Hey there, wonderful souls. Today, we're diving into the power of self compassion and how it can transform your emotional and spiritual world. I'm excited to share some practical tips and heartwarming insights to help you embrace kindness towards yourself. Let's discover how nurturing yourself can lead to a more balanced and fulfilling life. Ready to start this journey? Self compassion is like a warm hug for your soul. It's about treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding you'd offer a dear friend. Growing up, I often found myself caught up in the whirlwind of self criticism, believing I had to be perfect to be worthy. But over time, I learned that embracing self compassion is essential for finding true inner peace. It's about acknowledging your imperfections and still loving yourself deeply. When you practice self compassion, you're not just being kind to yourself, you're creating a solid foundation for emotional and spiritual growth. Think of it as nurturing a garden within you. By being gentle and forgiving, you allow yourself to flourish and heal. This approach doesn't mean ignoring your flaws, but rather understanding them without judgment. It's like permitting yourself to be human with all the beautiful messiness that entails. Consider how often we're our own harshest critics. How does that affect your inner peace? Embracing self-compassion shifts this narrative, allowing you to approach your struggles with empathy rather than blame. It's a transformative practice that invites serenity into your life, nurturing a more profound connection with yourself and the world around you. Switching from being your harsh critic to becoming your comforter is a game changer. It's like trading in a rigid, judgmental inner voice for one that's warm and understanding. When I first started practicing self-compassion, I was amazed by how much lighter and more supportive my inner dialogue became. It's like switching from a strict teacher to a compassionate mentor who genuinely wants to see you succeed. Think about those moments when you're down on yourself, maybe after making a mistake or facing a setback. Often, the initial reaction is to pile on the self-criticism, which just makes everything feel worse. But when you approach yourself with compassion, it's like offering yourself a comforting blanket in a storm. This shift doesn't mean glossing over your mistakes, but rather approaching them with a sense of kindness and patience. Over time, this practice reshapes your emotional landscape. You start to notice how your reactions change. Instead of spiraling into self-doubt, you begin to comfort yourself and recognize that everyone stumbles now and then. It's a subtle but powerful transformation that fosters a more supportive and resilient mindset. Self-compassion is a beautiful ally in your spiritual journey. It's like finding a gentle guide who helps you navigate the twists and turns of personal development with grace. When you cultivate self-compassion, you're not just soothing your inner critic, you're also creating a fertile ground for spiritual growth. It's about being kind to yourself as you explore deeper layers of your being. Think of it this way. When you're compassionate with yourself, you're fostering an environment where spiritual insights can truly flourish. You allow yourself the space to explore your beliefs, feelings, and experiences without the weight of harsh self-judgment. This acceptance creates a harmonious balance between your inner world and your spiritual pursuits. It's like planting seeds of understanding and watching them grow into a vibrant garden of wisdom. In my journey, embracing self-compassion has opened doors to profound spiritual experiences. It's as if the more gently I treated myself, the more open I became to receiving new insights and connecting with my deeper self. This approach doesn't just enhance your spiritual practices, but also nurtures a more genuine and fulfilling connection with your higher self. Getting started with self-compassion doesn't have to be complicated. It's all about incorporating simple practices into your daily routine. One of my favorite exercises is the compassionate letter. It's where you write a letter to yourself as if you were writing to a close friend who's going through a tough time. Pour out kindness and understanding and read it back to yourself whenever you need a reminder of your worth. Another great exercise is mindful self-compassion breaks. These are short moments during your day when you pause and take a few deep breaths. While doing this, acknowledge any struggles or stress you're feeling and gently remind yourself that it's okay to be imperfect. It's a little like hitting a reset button for your emotions, offering yourself a moment of calm and reassurance. Lastly, try that self-compassion mantra. Choose a phrase that resonates with you, like "I am enough" or "I am doing my best." Repeat this mantra to yourself, especially during moments of self-doubt. It's like giving your inner self a supportive pat on the back, reinforcing the idea that you're deserving of kindness and patience. Overcoming obstacles to self-compassion can be challenging, but it's worth the effort. One common hurdle is the inner critic, the voice that insists you're not doing enough or that you don't deserve kindness. I've faced this myself, and what's helped me is recognizing that this critic is just a part of me, not the whole picture. When you catch yourself being overly critical, pause and gently remind yourself that everyone deserves compassion, including you. Another obstacle can be deeply ingrained beliefs about self-worth. Sometimes we think that self-compassion means we're being indulgent or lazy, but in reality, it's quite the opposite. Practicing self-compassion is a sign of strength and resilience. It's about acknowledging that you're worthy of care and understanding, regardless of your achievements or setbacks. Reframing these beliefs can make a big difference in how you approach self-compassion. Lastly, it can be tough to maintain self-compassion during times of stress or failure. During these moments, it's easy to slip back into self-criticism. Try to create small, supportive rituals for yourself during challenging times. It could be taking a few moments to meditate, jotting down what you're grateful for, or simply taking a deep breath and offering yourself a kind thought. These small acts of kindness can help you stay grounded and compassionate even when things get tough. Integrating self-compassion into your daily spiritual routine can create a deeply nurturing practice. One simple yet powerful way to start is by incorporating moments of self-compassion into your morning routine. Begin your day with a few affirmations that emphasize kindness and understanding toward yourself. It could be as simple as saying, "I am worthy of love and respect," or "I am enough just as I am." These affirmations set a positive tone for your day and reinforce a compassionate mindset. Another effective ritual is a nightly reflection. Before bed, take a few minutes to journal about your day. Focus on moments where you showed self-compassion or where you might have needed it. Reflecting on these moments helps reinforce the habit and provides insight into areas where you can be gentler with yourself. It's like giving yourself a pat on the back for your efforts and acknowledging areas for growth with kindness. Creating a journal can be a deeply enriching practice. It's not just about keeping track of your thoughts, but about fostering a space where you can nurture yourself with kindness and understanding. Start by choosing a journal that resonates with you, something that feels personal and inviting. It might be a beautifully bound notebook or a simple digital document, whatever feels right for you. In your journal, consider including sections that focus on different aspects of self-compassion. For instance, you could have a daily gratitude section where you note down things you're thankful for. This helps shift your focus to the positive and reinforces a sense of appreciation for yourself and your life. Another section could be dedicated to affirmations or positive self-talk. Write down affirmations that uplift you and revisit them regularly to boost your self-esteem and compassion. Positive affirmations are a powerful tool for cultivating a self-compassionate mindset. They're like little pep talks that help rewire your brain and reinforce a kinder, more supportive inner dialogue. When I started using affirmations, I was amazed at how such a simple practice could create a profound shift in how I viewed myself. You might start with phrases like, "I am deserving of love and kindness," or "I embrace my imperfections with compassion." Say them out loud or write them down and place them where you can see them regularly. The key is to choose affirmations that resonate with you and reflect the compassionate mindset you want to cultivate. Consistency is crucial for affirmations to work their magic. It's not about saying these phrases once and expecting instant change. Instead, it's about gently reinforcing these positive beliefs over time. As you repeatedly affirm your worth and kindness, your subconscious starts to accept these truths, gradually shifting your mindset to one of greater self-compassion and positivity. Another approach is to use guided meditation focused on self-reflection. During these sessions, you might explore questions like, "What am I feeling right now?" Or, "How can I approach the situation with kindness towards myself?" This type of meditation allows you to observe your inner dialogue without judgment, fostering a deeper understanding of your emotional landscape. Incorporating these practices into your routine can lead to profound shifts in how you relate to yourself and your experiences. It's like creating a space within yourself where you can explore your thoughts and feelings with a more kind perspective, leading to a richer, more nuanced understanding of your inner world. Practicing self-compassion offers incredible long-term benefits for both emotional and spiritual growth. Over time, it's like planting seeds that gradually blossom into a flourishing garden of well-being. When you consistently show yourself kindness and understanding, you build a solid foundation of inner strength. This ongoing practice helps you navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease, transforming challenges into opportunities for growth. One of the most profound impacts of self-compassion is its ability to enhance your emotional resilience. By treating yourself with care, you cultivate a deeper sense of self-worth and stability. This emotional grounding allows you to face difficulties without being overwhelmed by self-doubt or negativity. It's like having a reliable inner support system that helps you bounce back stronger from setbacks. In terms of spiritual growth, self-compassion creates a nurturing space for deeper exploration and connection. When you approach yourself with empathy and understanding, you open up to a more genuine and profound experience of your spiritual journey. It's as if the barriers that once limited your growth begin to dissolve, allowing you to connect more deeply with your inner self and the broader universe. This shift fosters a more authentic and fulfilling spiritual practice, enriching your life in ways you might not have anticipated. I'd love to hear from you. Have you tried any of the practices we talked about, or do you have tips to share? Drop a comment below and let's start a conversation. Your thoughts and experiences could be a great inspiration to others on their journey. If you enjoyed this video and want to dive deeper into more topics like this, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Thanks for joining me today, and I can't wait to see you in the next.